Oh, I thought you was gonna still be doing this thing.
Dude, that was jamming.
Jamming, bro. How's it, brothers and sisters? My name is Kaviko. Welcome to the Talk Story Podcast. Como mai, how's it? How's everybody doing? This is a podcast where us, a bunch of local brothers, come together and we talk everything game, TV, and nerd culture. As you can see, we always improving every single day, bro. Thanks to the panel over here giving me feedback. You can see our new intro, which will be coming up pretty soon too. But yeah, always growing. That's the deal. Oh, bro, I feel like I haven't done this in a long time. I'm losing all my words already. For our stream schedule and podcast breakdown, please check our description below, or check us out on Twitter at talkstoryhi808. You will be able to go there to get all of our updates, when we will be live streaming, and when the podcast is going to drop. Okay. So whether you're watching from Kaneohe to Washington, D.C., I want to give a big mahalo for all of you guys that are tuning in right now, and encourage anybody, please reach out to us. We want this to be a podcast that if you're watching it and you want to hop on, we want to bring anyone on, whether it's your first time podcasting, which is honestly a lot of us, or you've been doing it for so long. We want everyone to come on, feel included, feel like Ohana when they jump inside here. Before we jump into this, we want to make a small kind disclaimer that if you have Keiki listening alongside with you have kids listening alongside with you, we will shoot from the hip. We'll say what's coming to our mind. There will be swear words that come up. So unless you want us to teach your kid your first swear word, I would suggest we put on the viewer discretion advised right now, and just make sure that you're either one of those parents that's cool with it, or to ask your kids to leave the room or put on some headphones and stuff like that. Okay. But yeah, other than that, stoked. We got a sucking solid panel, our OGs for today. And yeah, let's get it started. Welcome to the Talk Story Podcast. How's that, boys?
Oh, fire,
That
bro.
was good. That was good.
Right, you said it and I answered, bro. You said it and I answered.
Straight fire right there.
That's for you, Vinny. That's for you. Use the very one pushing for that, bro. Okay, so first off, as we start, okay, I want to address all the panel. We're gonna start off with this. How you boo-boos?
No, yeah.
You know, we talk about games and we talk about stuff like that, but you know, it's not like I get to see your guys' beautiful faces every single day. So I just want to check in, see how everybody's doing. So we'll start off with you, Speed. Speed Angel 808. How's life, bro? What you been playing? What you been doing?
Been good. Streaming here and there.
Streaming here and there. Shut your mouth every single day.
I've been streaming with Kai. If you guys check her out too, she's about to make 100 followers too. She's affiliated with Twitch as well. I'm there. I actually got up to 30. That was my goal. Gonna head up to 50 pretty soon. That's the goal. But 30 is the mark right now, and I'm very close. Been good. Started a new job. I work at the airport now, which is fun. I enjoy it a lot. But other than that, it's been good. It's been cruise. I've just been working things out with the other job with HPD and all that stuff. So hopefully that works out. But other than that, streaming is fun. Me and Kai are not the best, but we kill it too. But it's fun.
Nowhere in streaming do you have to be the best, bro. As long as you're having fun, bro.
Oh yeah.
And then once Vinny comes back, he will appreciate you being at the airport, because I believe he's going to be visiting either Oahu or Lanai really soon.
Oh, all right.
Vinny will be back. I think something going on with his connection. So, brother Mario, brother Blind Giant 808, how you been, bro?
Good, bro. Good. Just chilling. Been working, doing everything, gaming. been playing a lot of Monster Hunter World.
Yeah, I seen you. I see you on for Halo. I jump on too.
Bro, like I got like to the Fatalis already, and I got some of his gear. I just gotta beat him. I want to beat him, and then at least I know I finished like all the monsters. Like.
I see.
But it's sick. It's sick. I switched over. I started using sword and shield, so that's a totally different play style. So it's been pretty fun. It's been pretty fun.
Sword and shield. That's a big. Wait, what are you? What's your?
I was doing great sword and freaking light bow before. Light bow gun, yeah, before. So they're both kind of like slower. You know what I mean? Slower moving characters and different style. And this one is sick because it's like a lot faster and pretty sick stuff. Pretty good moves.
You just transferred over to the god tier level weapon class now. You're like moving up in your skills.
Are you a sword and shield guy? Is that what you're saying?
I try to be sword and shield, but like I can't pull off all of those like god tier moves that you can do with the sword and shield. You can block anything if you time it right. You can like knock creatures out no matter what they are if you time it right. You can jump as if you were using the instant glaive if you time it right. But I'm just not that skilled.
It's all about like those button presses, man. I don't have it locked down yet, but I'm like, I bust off some pretty cool combos, and I'm like, oh, bro, that was sick.
That was sick. I surprised myself.
Yeah, exactly.
Some people are mean. Some people are mean in that. Moving on to you, Keith, then, Mr. Perfect for the right time. How you been, bro? Keith, you hear me? Did you freeze?
Huh? No.
Oh.
You working on his thing?
He's probably trying to figure it out.
He's good, bro. He's good. How have you been?
Oh, me.
Yeah, you. You think I'm talking to the air?
Oh, you said perfect timing. Here's our perfect guy right over here. So it's like, yeah, Vinny, how you doing?
I feel like you're Mata, bro. I feel like that's a lickings right there.
Oh, bro.
You would have got straight lickings.
All right.
30s.
30 lickings, bro.
All right.
30 lickings.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Uncle.
Okay, go, boy.
It's like busy with work, but that's all right. Was able to get a part in a theater show. If you're in the Tacoma area, there sorry, the stutters.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, yeah.
No.
Oompa Loompa?
So I'm actually
Willow?
I'm actually starring in a theater production of the movie Clue, the movie that was based on the board game. And if you are in the
one with Tim Curry in it.
That's the one with Tim Curry in it.
Okay.
So if you are in the Tacoma area, the show would be premiering in the weekend of October 25th, and it runs until November 12th. So far, rehearsals have been a lot of fun. I don't want to spoil some things, but like it's just what the theater has set up for our production is just like so fire, and I'm just like super excited for the audience to be able to see that. Other than that, life's been chill in Washington, just working, and then you go to a lunar festival on the weekends. There you go, guys. That's how I've been.
Right on. If you guys don't know, Keith is our resident movie nerd. So if you want to check out his movie reviews, I believe he's already dropped 2 on the Talk Story podcast, the Shang-Chi analysis and a Cruella Disney Plus analysis. So right ons for you. Thank you. Thank you for loving movies and stuff.
Of course.
I thought you applied for
Willy
Wonka as the Oompa Loompa, but I guess not.
Hey.
Crazy Rich Asians 2, bro. Crazy Rich Asians 2. Jump on that, bro.
Oh, they need that mustache. They need that mustache.
They need that mustache.
Right.
Bro, giving Tony Leung a run for his money, huh? And
bro,
last but not least, bro, our favorite Uso out there, brother Vinny. How you been, bro?
Oh yeah, been good. Just finishing up in Cali, coming back to Hawaii on Monday, and just getting ready for everything, going home and whatnot.
Going home, sucking, getting ready to get married, my boy.
There you go.
Yes,
Welcome back to the
Yes,
island.
bro. When's the last time you were in Lanai? Was it recent or has it been a bit?
Oh, it's been like a year,
Oh,
over a year.
that's crazy. What's the first thing you're gonna eat?
Okay, bruh.
You know it. You know it.
What is it? The fish hale, right?
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
it? The,
Oh,
the
yeah.
fish hale.
The safe way, bruh.
Safeway. Lanai gets Safeway because I know Kauai. You guys get. What do you guys get? Second Save. What is the mart that you guys have over there?
Foodland, huh?
We have Big Save and
Big Save. That's
Yeah.
Big safe.
that's a Kauai thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Kauai has Foodland anymore. I think we do, but I think there's just one left. The other one closed down.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, a lot of things closed down. We don't even have a movie theater anymore.
Oh,
Damn.
Yep. Like this whole thing, everybody's going bankrupt. I guess I'm not sure, but no movie theater. Lost Foodland. We are gaining a Target though.
Oh wow.
But other
not
than
bad.
that,
And then Maui, what you guys get? Blind. You guys get Safeways too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we get Safeway,
Whole
Foodland,
shebang,
we get
huh?
Target,
Foodland longs.
Costco. That's the big one, Costco.
Costco will always be a big one.
Yeah. We got the Costco gas station now for so long.
Oh, dang.
That's good.
You guys didn't
Cheap
have it?
gas. We probably got it maybe like a few years back.
Oh wow.
Maybe a little longer, like within the last 5 years. But yeah, we didn't have it for a while.
And I thought Kauai was slow in getting everything.
You guys gotta get your movie theater back, bro. We got a second ride for that bad boy.
Oh, hopefully. Probably not, but so now everybody has to go.
Maui's movies finally opened up too.
I know. I just watched Shang-Chi in the movie theater. So,
Oh, I like watch that.
bro,
I cannot right now, so unfortunately.
100%. You got a second one. That's like top 3 best Marvel movies I've seen thus far.
Really?
100%.
Damn, I want to watch it, but I cannot.
100%.
Mhm.
Bro, the guy who directs it is from Maui.
Yeah. Sucking the local brother. Yeah.
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 Represent.
Uh,
Boy, represent.
I know his brother, and he was posting up like them all on the red carpet and everything. I was like, oh, that's sick.
That's Misha. That's amazing. So you gotta love about Hawaii people, everyone. You gotta understand when somebody makes it, we all make it. Or
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
And all of a sudden, it's like, oh, that's my cousin.
That's true. That's 100% true.
It's my cousin from my Mata side.
Okay, so I'm gonna explain the next part to you guys. Okay, and if you're wondering why no one is popping in right now, just so the panel knows, I think I put it as unlisted because after this I gotta go do something, so I want to make sure everything's set up. So I don't know if I put it on public. My bad, boys.
Yeah, I've tried to, I don't think it's not public.
Yeah, it's not on
my bad,
YouTube.
my bad. I
Okay.
put it as unlisted. My fault. I'll do it next time. My bad to everyone that's listening. Is like, shucks, I want to be on live. It's my fault. Okay, next time, 100%. But the way it's gonna work for us, because today's a show that I want to kind of change it up a little bit, give it back to you guys, and kind of do it in like a low-key game format. So we just kind of have fun back like in recess days, breaking apart the dried salmon and eating them all with each other.
Oh my god.
Oh, first thing I'm ready.
Oh my god! I didn't even tell you about this. Okay, we're gonna move on to our next segment called "What's on Twitter." Okay.
Oh, snap. Yeah.
Oh,
So last time I made you guys bring a tweet to me. This time, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring a bunch of tweets to you guys, and what I want everyone on the panel to do is I'm gonna give you guys 3 minutes tops. 3 minutes tops. I want you guys your straight reaction, what you think based upon the comment, based upon the picture. Shoot from the hip. That's
trash.
What I want you to do, okay?
I'm so ready. Yeah, I'm so ready. I feel like I've all my life has been building up to this moment. I'm so ready.
All right. All right. So the first one, okay. First one, let me pop this bad boy up. First one, reactions. We're gonna go in the order from Keith, Vinny, Speed, Blind, and then we'll end with me. Okay, so we'll go in that order. You guys got 3 minutes. If you go over, I'm gonna call time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I want everyone to go. We don't want it to be too long unless you are really passionate about it. Then let me know. Okay, here we go. First one. Boom.
Nintendo Switch Online. Expansion pad announced. Oh, shit.
So if you guys have not heard,
Oh,
okay, people that cannot see the picture, okay, Nintendo has released under the latest Nintendo Direct, amongst with a lot of other things. But one of the things that they're bringing back is they're bringing back their legacy games. And one of the biggest things that people argue about Nintendo, especially online, is that the games that come to them and their legacy is garbage. Okay. I'm not going to say it's garbage, but most people can agree that's pretty bad. Okay. I would read you off examples, but I don't think it's worth it. But now what Nintendo's doing is they're bringing back everything N64, including games from Sega's legacy as well. And you're going to be able to play that on Nintendo Online now, along with they're selling the OG Sega controllers and the OG Nintendo controllers. Keith, 3 minutes, initial thoughts, go.
Like I'm sold on it. I've been questioning about getting a Switch. Now I'm sold because I need to play my Banjo-Kazooie again. Gotta bring that
will
back.
Be on there.
If they're not gonna bring it back, if they're not gonna bring Banjo-Kazooie back, I might as well get a Switch so I can play the old classic. God damn, I think I'm sold on that. Why'd you have to show me on that? Why'd you have to show me that Twitter? Now I gotta stop by Walmart tonight to pick up a Switch. I'm gonna.
Just buy a Series S. It's on Xbox.
That
is true. He's not wrong. If you like Banjo-Kazooie that much.
Oh yeah, man. You can actually get the dev kit for your Series S and then get the emulator. I heard it works pretty good.
So let's be clear, Keith. You join Team Green. PlayStation 1 games. You can play PlayStation 2 games. You can play N64 games. Still want that Switch?
All I can say though is if Nintendo's doing an online thing, I'm totally down so long as I get my Banjo-Kazooie. That's all.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Yes, you got to. Banjo-Kazooie classic, 100%. Brother Vinny, what do you think?
Oh, I thought it was cool, especially with the Bluetooth support now they have on Switch. You can link any AirPods or any other headset to the Switch, and I think it goes perfect now. Just get your N64 controller and jam it.
Bro, the N64 controller, bro.
How do you guys hold it? Like this or like this?
Like this.
You hold them in your mouth, you play like this.
We mastered it all. We did all.
I'm just like,
bro,
but you have to switch though. You have to
yeah, the alternate, bro.
Yeah.
It's like going Filipino dance.
Like when Filipino dance.
That was a movie right there, because you're just like,
It's the Carlton, bro.
The Carlton.
Nintendo, bro, teaching people dances is. What about you, Speed? What do you think about this?
I think it's good. For me, I played a lot of Nintendo because my first game system was a Nintendo 64. But to be honest, if I had a Switch, which I don't, I'd probably just end up playing Donkey Kong because that's my favorite game. And
oh yeah,
I don't care about Donkey Kong. To me, cannot beat any other game. That would be my forever classic one. I love Donkey Kong. I love the story. Playing his whole family from Diddy Kong to, damn, I haven't played in a while. I forget their names, but it was good fun. It was good fun, and I used to come home from school and just play that all day. So Donkey Kong would be it. If I had to buy a Switch, I'd probably end up playing Donkey Kong.
I think the cousin's name is King.
Something like that. You have Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. Then there is a girl. There's a girl.
I'm
There's
gonna
one.
assume you're talking about Donkey Kong Country, then, yeah?
Donkey Kong 64. Like this
Oh
is
yeah.
this is his story. So like they get captured, and Donkey Kong wakes up and he has to save all of them. But each of them brings a unique ability, and they have guns. Like Donkey Kong has a coconut gun. The big guy has a pineapple launcher, and then of
Oh,
course
yeah.
Diddy Kong's peanut gun. You know, and then you have he has a long arm so he can like swing and fly, but he shoots like this green like spit dart gun thing. It was fun. It was great.
You remember it all up, bro.
Oh yeah, I love that game.
Good memory.
That is a good memory. I just remember that you have to jump on like a train cart. That's all I remember about.
Yeah,
Oh, the
I
chain
hate
card.
that level.
The
and then
train-
there's
I forget what the boss was, but I just remember there was a train
the
cart.
hardest level for me was when you're the girl. You challenge this. I think it's like one of the scariest things. You challenge like this jack-o'-lantern boss thing. You're like jumping on like different pads and stuff and dodging him. That was hard. And like if you fall, then you gotta start all over. It's like, oh my god.
Damn.
Well, Halloween will be tough for you moving forward.
Oh yeah. It was good fun.
Last but not least, Blind, what you think about this, bro?
I just heard about this. I think it was like earlier today, actually. But I think it's cool, bringing back the old games. I mean, they did bring back the mini consoles before, but it's cool that they're doing it like within Nintendo. But the one thing I heard about it, it's gonna be a subscription within the subscription to play them. Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's like it's gonna be like a subscription within the Nintendo Live. I mean, that's what I heard. I could be wrong. Don't hold it with a grain of salt. But from what I've heard and what I've seen, that's what I saw. But I think it's cool because those games back in the day were good fun back then, man. It was all good times.
That's true. I think it's cool, man. If I can jump back and play OG Super Smash Brothers with the OG N64 controller, I'm a happy dude. I'd be pretty bummed if it honestly is a subscription within a subscription, because I feel like this is something Nintendo should already been doing for a while, especially with PlayStation bringing their games to PC and kind of starting that stuff, and that with the back compat. Xbox already having a pretty cherry back compat, kind of just waiting for Nintendo to not drop us like super mega rare indies that are like, I don't know if there's a level below indie, but that's what those games were. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
$60.
Yeah.
The controller is $70.
Real though, bro. Oh man. Okay, next one. Here we go. This one's gonna be spicy. I know people have been talking about this. 100%. Spicy. Boom. Here we go. Perfect Dark update. We are partnering with Crystal Dynamics, the world-class team behind character-driven games such as Tomb Raider, to bring the first-person spy thriller to a new generation. So for people that don't know, the initiative, the quote-unquote quadruple A studio that is a new Xbox studio that is head and led by Daryl Gallagher, who used to work at Crystal Dynamics for quite some time before moving to Xbox. Okay. He leads that studio. They recently announced that they are going to be doing a project remaking the N64 game Perfect Dark by Rare. I believe it was Rare, but the N64 game Perfect Dark. And then they just recently announced that Crystal Dynamics is going to be partnering with them. And now to a normal person, to a casual, to maybe like a Keith, maybe to like a JJ right now, they'd just be like, cool, that's dope, But but on the Twitter streets, okay, there's a big divide amongst this. There's some people that's like, this is great, this is normal, this is awesome, great news. And there's other people that's like, oh my gosh, Xbox is proven to be garbage because look at this, another studio that needs help. What's going on? We're all gonna die. Okay. So before I jump into the two casuals, because I do want to hear your guys' perspective. Even talking with Keith before this, he was like, "Oh, cool." You know what I mean? I do want to hear from the people that have seen the beef on the Twitter streets first. So, Vinny, can you please start us off? What are your thoughts? Because I know you have some. I know you put a tweet out about this that got quite some numbers and quite some divisions amongst even some of the closest of friends. Not in a bad way, but just smoke nonetheless. So
Yeah.
what are your thoughts about this?
I think like it's just kind of like one of those situations. Like we can't really tell if it's good or if it's bad yet. It's just kind of one of those wait and see things. A lot of people bring up the point like, well, why is Xbox outsourcing to like a third party studio? Why don't they work with like they're already in-house studios? And I think a lot of it is just because all their in-house studios are busy. Like they're all trying to develop games, a lot of unannounced games that we haven't even heard of yet. So I think the last thing they have time for is to work on another game, right? Obsidian's working on 3, Bethesda's working on multiple, Coalition's working on 2. Like there's a ton of games in the making right now. Also, I think the reason why they went with Crystal Dynamic is because David, he's familiar with the team. He knows them. He knows what they're capable of, and I'm pretty sure it was a pretty easy partnership to come to fruition with that because of that relationship that he has with them.
100%, and I wish it could be that easy, bro. I wish it could just be. Yep, that's 100% true. Oh man, what about you, Blind? What do you think about this?
I really didn't. I heard about it, but I really wasn't like looking up a lot of the stuff, and then I was kind of looking it up. And to me, I don't see it as a big issue. I mean, a lot of studios bring in other people to come in and work on the games and all that stuff, and so I don't think it's that big of a big thing, And I guess everything with this, all the hype is because of, or static or whatever people are having, is because of that term quadruple A studio. You know what I mean? Like,
the term.
Who can determine what is a quadruple A, triple A experience? Everybody has different things. Someone can have a triple A experience with an indie game. You know what I mean? And it's like, it doesn't matter. As long as the game's coming out and it's going to be good, just enjoy the game. You know what I mean? Like,
just look at Kena.
Right?
Yeah.
Enjoy the game. Like, I don't mind it because I loved all the Tomb Raiders remakes that Crystal Dynamics did, and I played them. Played them all. And they're all good. So I'm stoked with it, And I kind of heard, like, I can't remember who was saying it, but they were saying like maybe it's something like maybe potentially Xbox could be looking to buy Crystal Dynamics, or or maybe Initiative is just like this group that's gonna like get these games going, and then they push it off to somebody else and start a new game and let them finish it. And I forget who was saying it, I can't remember, but I mean, either way, what they're gonna do is we're not gonna know until the game comes out to see what this is gonna be. You know what I mean? Perfect Dark, I had fun with it a lot. Back in the day, laptop gun, you just set it up in that stairwell and you could just hold it down. But yeah, we're not gonna know. But I think it's all right. I don't see an issue with it. But I feel like a lot of people are using it for the console war.
The cloud, the console cloud.
Yep.
400 times zooms. You know what I mean? Like, they need something to
make it 1,000.
Yeah, they need something to argue about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that stuff is crazy, bro. To the both of you, do you think? My question to the both of you, do you think that, because there's some pretty prominent guys that they would see something like this as to be concerned about? Do you honestly think that a post like this warrants concern, or do you think it's more like you said, Blind, like people would just have to stop tripping out about something that's not even necessarily out yet? And you said this too, Vinny, like, or do you think it's like, nah, we can read into these signs and we have that right to be concerned about these certain things, or at least the word I've seen used is like, that's interesting, or I wonder why they would do this.
Yeah, I think like I think it's natural to be, worried about the unknown. I made a comment about this to Fonzarelli on YouTube. I was just telling him like, yeah, it's okay to worry about not knowing what's happening, right? Because this just came out of the blue. There was no plans beforehand that were exposed to the public. But then again, it's just like as time goes on, we're gonna get more information and we're gonna find out more. They're co-developing, so I think that's a big reason why a lot of people are worried. But to me, I think if they're willing to tell the public, like, hey, we're partnering up with Crystal Dynamics, and it's like a positive post, I don't really see the problem with it. I think a lot of people are just kind of mixing and adding words in there.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And to you two, oh, how am I doing this? Right there. Boom. Oh, I messed up already. Okay, I'm assuming that you guys don't know too much about it, but maybe you guys do. What?
Oh,
whoever wants to go first,
listening.
JK or Draco. Okay.
Yeah, just by listening to it, many like Blind Guy said, many games developers do go off and branch like, hey, let's go team up with them because they have a little bit of a good idea on how to do this game or do that game. I see nothing wrong with it, Like people said, I think it's just unknown. It's like, why are they doing that? And people are like, oh, is something wrong with Xbox? It's like maybe Xbox is trying to expand, look at different options, like Vinny said, the other developers and stuff are very busy. Like we watch the things and new games coming out. It's like they're swamped, And what's wrong with this? Like, okay, let's see where we can go from here. I'm pretty sure the company's like, okay, well, if we tell our people like, hey, can you work on this too? Then a lot of the games that they promised a lot of their people are going to take longer than expected to come out. Because now you have another project that they want to go on, and now they're like, okay, we got to do this, we got to do that. What else do we have to do? So I think Xbox is like, okay, let's try. In my point of view, just by listening, it's like, okay, let's take some pressure off of some of our developers. We have somebody who has worked with this company before, and I think it'll be perfect. Let's see how this goes. Like Blind Guy said, let's just see how this goes and go from there. So that's what I think.
No, yeah, that's 100% real good deduction too. I mean, it seems logical, 100%.
Yeah.
I think that's a big one for me. But before I go,
don't know too much on it, but just as I'm hearing like Blind Vinny just talk about it, it just seems like, okay, let's just see where this goes.
Yeah. So, and I think go ahead, bro.
I think as a casualist, because like we associate the name of the company as a brand when we connect it to their AAA games, because you can't say like Crystal Dynamics is not a PlayStation like company game. Like it's not a PlayStation company. They like it's the video game developer that goes for everywhere. But most of the casual probably connected with their AAA games like Tomb Raider and Final Fantasy Dissidia, and even I think like probably and I think like what's probably might be heating up this console war thing, or like maybe like an Xbox emergency thing, was Avengers. Avengers wasn't a really like Avengers kind of let a lot of people down.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder if when they said that Crystal Dynamics was going to be connected to Perfect Dark, they were associating the Crystal Dynamics results with Avengers and seeing that it might happen again with the Perfect Dark. So that could have been the reason why the whole console war thing was going on. Is like, one, people would associate Crystal Dynamics mostly with the PlayStation companies because of their PlayStation games, and two, their recent PlayStation game was such a flop. And so like a lot of people are like, why is Xbox going to turn to them for some reason when like their just like their past 3 games were not their past game was just like a total letdown. So that might be that too. Might be the reason why people are just kind of like heating it more than it should be.
Yeah, and just to add to your point, I think Avengers was multi-plat, so that was on all systems. It wasn't just a PlayStation game, but yeah, it definitely could be. Which I think to my thing, and I would hope this isn't the reason why, but there's a part of me that just wonders, like, is this getting so much heat because of Xbox's history in their game releases, you know, specifically being like, I think Xbox has a slight reputation, which I don't even think necessarily is on Xbox if you think about it, but just because it releases on their platform of having just undercooked, underdeveloped games, you know. I think most of the fans kind of see that, or, you know, at least when they console war, that's one of the biggest ammos that I think, you know, a lot of toxic PlayStation dudes would use against people that are on the Xbox side, is like, you know, you didn't have this, and this in your game, you know, and that's already the flack that already Halo was getting for not starting off with something like co-op, for not starting off with something like Forge in the beginning, and even the picture of things that are going into Game Pass day one, you know, are normally either really buggy, or they have issues, or they crash. You know, if you look at things like Outriders, if you look at some of the problems that they've had with the Ascent and things like that, it's I wouldn't say it's warranted that this is the norm, but it can definitely be used as ammo. I think to kind of fuel this console war thing, and so. You know, in my head, I'm just kind of curious, like, is this the reason? Like, do you have people on the Xbox camp where it's almost, what's the word for it? Subconsciously in their head to worry about an Xbox launch from the gate because of these things that have happened, you know? So that when you see something that's logically in my head, and I agree with everyone here, minorly concerning, like not even minorly, like this shouldn't concern you at all. It makes the most logical sense, but because of this history, because it could slightly point in that direction, we should worry about that kind of stuff, you know? So I don't know. And I would hope not, but I don't know. And any final thoughts about what anyone else in the panel said and stuff?
No, I think everything's been said. On the other note, if somebody wants to watch this stream, how do they do it? Because I know it's unlisted right now. Is there a way for people to come and support?
Shucks. I mean, there probably is, but I think I just messed up, honestly. And
Is there like a link they can go to as well, or anything?
I think to let me try see. I just don't want to press a button and then it's the whole stream, you know what I mean?
We thank you for the support after this is done.
Just tell them it will be up on YouTube. You can watch it there, repost it, tweet it out. Just tell them it's my bad. It's my bad.
No,
I knew
okay.
to go somewhere after this, so I put it as unlisted so I can work on all the notes and then make the thumbnail before it goes up and stuff. So my bad. Oh shit! There's someone watching. How the heck did that happen?
Oh look,
That might have been me because I'm doing testing on my computer.
All right.
I see.
Up there it goes.
Okay.
It might have been me.
Well, Keith did say he did send out a link. So if you want to send it out, it's on top of the chat, and maybe they can watch that.
Yeah, because like with it being unlisted, it's not it's not being.
It won't show up.
Yet. Yeah, it just won't show up on top of this stuff.
But seeing as StreamYard is a live streaming platform, it's on YouTube. So I think this link, if you have any friends, like this link is like where the video is going on right now, simulcasting. So if you got some friends that you think that they'll enjoy it right now, they feel like the support, you can send them that one.
I was like, okay, I can try it out.
Yeah. And to your friend again, my bad. I take full responsibility.
Oh, Kai just wants to come and support.
Okay. Yeah. So frick. It just makes logical sense. Okay. It just makes sense, but I agree with what Vinny said, and I agree with what Blind said, and reiterating what they said, and it's just a wait and see. There's no point of dooming and glooming and then freaking yourself out on something that may or may not be of concern until it literally should be of concern. So that's us. We'll hold to it. We'll take the smoke. Okay. Our final one of the what's on Twitter. Okay. Which will lead into what Vinny has to talk to us about later on, is something tweeted out by the one and only Tim the Tatman, and it reads this. I know Halo Infinite and having a BR, Battle Royale, is a huge debate, but my bottom line is this, okay? Halo has the perfect framework for an incredible Battle Royale. And as someone who loves Battle Royales, it would be amazing to experience it. So for those of you guys who don't know, Tim the Tatman, very huge streamer in regards to Call of Duty, huge amount of following. One of my favorites, right alongside Nick Merckx and Jack Frags. He, alongside a lot of other streamers, playing the recent Halo Infinite flight, and his opinion is based upon what he's seeing. Halo would definitely benefit from Battle Royale. And before I jump into hearing the thoughts of the panel, another aspect that I saw from another tweet was that someone wrote, Halo always set the norms when it came to multiplayer. So if you think always back on the 360 days, they would let the community create these types of game platforms that would low-key revolutionize how we play things online. So if you look at Halo, things that are synonymous with Halo: zombies, SWAT, and these are multiplayer modes that I think some FPSs have implemented into their games.
They have,
as if they are like commonplace. But if you think back, I'm not sure if I don't know the history of Halo, and I don't know if they started this before Halo or they didn't start this before Halo, but these were just people in the community turning their armor colors green, giving each other swords, and then just running around, you just pretending that they're the zombies, you know what I mean? And that started a whole revolution. Now, like every Call of Duty game, at least Black Ops, has got to have a zombie mode, most other games need to have some type of mode that's low-key SWAT. And so his point on Twitter was that Halo always stuck with those types of those revolutionary trends, and if they weren't spearheading it, then they at least had it incorporated in Halo. And is that something that you agree on? Is the question that I have for all of you guys, is because Halo has that type of legacy, should it have a VR, or should it stick to its regular guns, which was big team battle, which officially that's the only thing that they said. There's no official note that they're going to do a battle royale. I'll leave it open. Whoever wants to talk first.
For me, going back to Halo, I'll say like in the beginning, since we haven't had Halo in a while, and some of the Halo games are like, it was all right, and they're trying to make this Halo like, hey, this is gonna be the comeback Halo of like its generation. I'll say hold off of a BR right now. Wait to like let the community of Halo regain. It's like, oh yes, this is Halo. Like a battle royale is awesome. Okay. We all love battle royales. You have good battle royales, you have bad battle royales. But for Halo, community what made it. I played a lot of maps, and I've created maps on Forge as well, and implementing all that stuff like you said. From infected to all that. Making your own mode. Yeah, making your own mode, and if the community, like, hey, builds like a map that has a battle royale, and then Halo's like, okay, since the community want it, maybe in the future. But as for right now, just like, okay, we're gonna go back into Halo mode. Bring back our community, because we had mixed signals about the fifth one and all that stuff. So I say hold up, let the community build on Infinite, because right now there's mixed. Like, oh, Infinite was good with the whole flight thing. It's like, oh, there's things that they need to work on. And I know from the jump that there's gonna be some problems, of course. So just hold off of the battle royale for now. If they want to implement it later on, go for it. But let's just stick to like, oh, this is Halo. This is what Halo was made for. So that's what I think.
Solid points. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. I think they should hold off on it. I mean, they should bring out everything else that's supposed to come out first, like Forge and co-op campaign and everything. So, you know what I mean? Maybe they get all that out, make sure all the bugs is good, and then, I'm sure they're probably testing a battle royale already, because there was talks about it before, when all the Halo Infinite news was going on. So I think they should get everything that they need to get out first, and then make sure everything's running smooth before they even think about implementing a BR.
Yeah, I'd say I agree too. A lot of streamers like Dr. Disrespect will say things like, Halo won't survive without a BR mode in the last 2 weeks. But it's just like, that's like, it's not really true. Because you look at Splitgate, that game doesn't have a battle royale mode. And
Yeah.
It's freaking popping.
And now that game is fun.
Yeah, and it's just like, you don't need a battle royale mode for the game to be fun. You just need good mechanics. I think a lot of the streamers want it just because their careers kind of survive off of battle royales. Like Dr. Disrespect, a guy I follow, he's a Halo Twitter account, just one of the players. He posted a video where Dr. Disrespect on his stream, he was saying, "Oh, I heard some leaked information exclusively to me that Halo's going to have a battle royale mode with 300 people. And it's going to have this and that and this and that." But it was smart because the guy who posted, he said, Dr. Disrespect isn't stupid. He didn't get any information on a BR mode. What he's doing is starting up rumors so that people start asking for a BR mode, or start talking about a BR mode so that they can force the developers to implement it.
Planting the seed.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, and it's just like, I don't mind. Like, it's just a game mode, really. There's nothing wrong with having an extra game mode.
Yeah.
But like I said, like Blind and Speed said, I'd like the base multiplayer to be good before they work on anything else. Forge mode is definitely more important than a BR mode, I would say.
Yeah. That's what built the community. Forge.
Yeah.
Forge.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should have had that day one, but have them implement that first before anything else.
Well said, bro. We should make that into a T-shirt. BR doesn't make a good game. Good mechanics make a good game.
Yeah.
I'll make that a shirt. Send it to you for Christmas.
Streamer song.
I feel like the streamers are saying that so their career survives.
Yeah.
That's real true when you think about it too, because you got people like Sketch, who's the community manager for Halo, already retweeting things like that Tim the Tap Man already posted and stuff like that. So yeah, they're definitely planting the seed, bro. I never thought of it in that sense, but yeah, that could be 100% true.
Because if you look at Call of Duty, they try to implement BR off the bat, and that sucked. Of course, what that they took off, what stuck during the first one, but that was complete garbage. When they try to let's put a BR mode right off the bat, nah. If they do that, a lot of people are gonna hate Halo Infinite for that.
Right.
Nobody even remembers Black Ops 4 having a BR mode. That's where that's where it started. It didn't start with Warzone. It started with Black Ops 4.
Blackout was good fun. I had a lot of fun on Blackout.
But there was a lot of problems with that in the beginning. People were like, "What is this? We want Call of Duty,
Mm-hmm.
So if you put a BR mode, people are like, "What is this? We want Halo."
It's Call of PUBG,
yeah.
Dude, I was playing PUBG when it first came out, and just stuck. It was the most glitchiest thing, but it was fun as hell.
Yeah,
It was.
And
I
it's
was
only
play people in PUBG, but now I get licked.
Yeah.
No
if chicken
you because apparently you went through a house that you did not even see.
Old school PUBG is the best. You could lay down on the grass and you turn invisible.
Yeah.
Right.
But
What about you, Draco? The man out of all of us that looks the most like Dr. Disrespect. Oh my gosh.
Oh damn!
You made Blind turn off his camera, bro. Nah, he probably had to go somewhere.
No, I mean, like, I specifically agree with Vinny and Speed, and I'll just say this. Calling BR is just absolute BS because it has nothing to do with the game. It has everything to do with money. It's about the Twitch streamers it's about the Twitch streamers pushing for a mode that helps build their careers.
Yeah.
Because BR toxicity sells. There you go.
Yep. Trash talking,
Yeah.
the competitive sweatiness.
Kill people who can't play, but
Competitive
put them in a match with Halo, like people who love Halo. Oh, I feel like these streamers will get wrecked.
Oh yeah, they did.
Even if that were to happen, they would still get paid for it because they'll have that whole spectacle that they can sell on.
Yeah. They probably won't stream it as much because they will get like shit on.
Yeah.
You know? You put them if you put them in a BR mode, oh man, they'll just kill kids. You put them in multiplayer mode, that's a different story.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm all about like fuck the BR, bring in the Forge, cut that shit out. We just want a good game.
That's true.
That's all.
Got it. And with that, we will end with fuck the BR, bring in the Forge.
Hashtag fuck the BI.
Halo. Don't need
There you go.
Talk story.
Hashtag free the Halo, free the Forge.
Free Halo. Like we said, if it's a side game mode, I'm all for it. Don't put it as this is our franchise thing. BR Halo. That'd be so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
No,
for sure.
For sure.
Because there's some guys in Halo where they'll make BR not playable at all. Like, you know, the plasma launcher where it follows you. Oh, if there's a BR, I could wreck kids with that.
The noob combo. The noob combo.
Yeah.
Hey, the noob combo trust from the flight. The noob combo is alive and well, bro.
Oh yeah, bro.
Alive and well. That thing is still wrecks.
Right. But it's like how would you put shields on? Because our shield is like you grab thing and your thing is full. What, you can put like several like shards in your how are they gonna do that?
Gotta drink the Cortana, bro. Drink the Cortana.
Cortana, I need shield. Or like that
Cortana juice. Cortana juice.
Like,
Oh,
I don't
man.
know. Like, if they somehow implemented, yeah. But right now, I don't think it would match because Halo is just Halo.
Oh, for sure.
It has, even when like the games are not as good as the original ones, Halo still survived. That thing, people still loved it. I feel like the BR is just like it's just like every other game now. Like, don't get me wrong, I love BRs, they're fun, but like the original games, like like okay, I played this from the beginning. I would love for this game to stay. Like Call of Duty, I love the old one. When it started to get like futuristic and they kind of implemented BR, I was like, man, I kind of miss the old Call of Duty.
Yeah. Give me Duck Hunt before you give me BR.
Yeah.
Cops and robbers, bro. Give me that one.
I think Halo has to come back as Halo. It has to have that nostalgic, everybody getting together and playing. You know what I mean? Like, the BR, if they're gonna do it, you do that like way down the line. You get that core community back with your Halo, and then then you later on you can bring in that other audience of players, and who knows, maybe the people switch from BR just to Halo. I mean, you're gonna bring in, especially being free to play now. That's the key thing about this. It's free to play, the multiplayer. So guys are going to be all on that. Like I guarantee the servers are probably going to be all messed up first thing when it comes out, but they'll work it out and freaking and you're gonna see. You think Twitter's lit up with Halo videos now? Like, wait till that thing comes out, guys. Gonna be crazy stuff, man. That clutch claw too is everybody's crazy stuff.
Implement a BR is like you ain't gonna even play.
Bro, that's what they always do. They always complain about something, and then when they fix it for them, they always, all right, I'm dipping. Like,
Yeah.
I'm dipping.
that's what they did with Apex. Oh, bro, they ruined that game.
I recently re-downloaded it and I was trying to play it. I was like, oh man, it's been a while, man.
Oh
It's been
yeah.
so long since I played
It's
that
been a
game.
while, bro.
Try to
I'm gonna
remember
go
the
back to Monster
controls and
Like for Call of Duty, I feel like Call of Duty is a more like it can be implemented. VR could be implemented, and it can thrive. I feel like Halo is its own thing, and it's like not many things can be implemented in it, like different things like VRs, because it has its own like feel and franchise. It's not like any other game. Call of Duty is like, okay, we can implement this. It can work. It can definitely work. Like we can implement this stuff. It'll work. I don't think Halo can do that because it's built a foundation of its own. So
Yeah, 100%.
VR. Sorry, Tim the Tap Man. I know you're probably not gonna watch this, but I don't
Hey, really good points, guys. Because yeah, I think for me, I agree 100% with what everyone says. And just to cap it off, if you just look at what the beta is doing now, and then how much it's bringing in, and it just being a beta flight, that not even most of the people that want to be in it necessarily got invites to it yet. If you have the hype going on this much already for a beta flight, and not even the campaign, but just a multiplayer, you can't tell me that Halo doesn't have something that attracts audiences.
Oh yeah.
Like it's already happening, and for people that say it's going to die without a VR, I feel like are just losing sight of what made Halo special.
Yeah.
And if you don't have that, then you're going to have the hardcore guys that have been that like I feel like I'm a gamer today because of what Halo did when we had landlines or LAN parties, and that's a memory and our experience that you can't really shake off, even with like one or two quote unquote bad games, So
Yeah.
I think the excitement is there. Totally agree with everyone saying we should keep it down the line and definitely focus on co-op and Forge first, before you bring anything. Don't jump the gun 343. You guys are doing solid. Just keep it that way. But with that in mind, and with all the Halo Infinite news in mind, it's a perfect transition to our next topic, which we are going to end what's on Twitter. And brother Vinny, who has been experiencing the Halo flight first and foremost for himself, for the first time, getting into this recent one, definitely wants to talk all things Halo. So we're going to switch it over to you, Vinny. However you want to run it, bro. Long, short. The Halo Infinite flight impressions. It's all you, bro.
Oh, bro. I was actually right before this, I was playing with one of my longtime buddies where we met on Halo Reach. And
Damn.
Long time buddies.
10 years, over a decade. But no, we were talking and I was telling them about the flight. I was like, man, it's so good. Like, it's so good. Like, smooth, crisp. Like, the guns feel great. And he's like, no, I don't trust him. Nothing's ever gonna beat Reach. And but I was telling him just like the gameplay is like Reach, Halo 3, and movement from like Halo 5 combined. Just because like. Yeah, as you see the gameplay right now, it's just like, oh, so crisp. They really nailed the textures. I don't know if you guys saw any of this close-up screenshots of the textures,
Bro,
I
so
got
nice.
wrecked.
they took that the criticism last year personally. So so they improved. They made sure even if you zoom in 1,000 times, you can't see the pixels. But yeah, I don't know how it was in the first flight, but the performance is like so solid. I've been playing on 120 FPS and I haven't experienced any dips. And yeah, only thing I will say though is, I mean, and I know it's the flight, like just I hope they have like dedicated servers when the game does launch, just because like I think right now it's just running off of NA servers, national servers. and oh man, the latency kills me sometimes. Like I'll go like 20-9 one game and then 3-14 the next, just because my bullets aren't hitting. But I'm sure that's just because it's a flight, and you know they just have maybe one server, a couple servers running.
Yeah. And this is important. And these are the things that they need to hear too. You know what I mean? Like, and I think it's super smart to have these kind of flights because they need to know. And I've seen clips where if you line up your shot with some dude's head on a sniper rifle and then you zoom out and you shoot, the bullet won't hit. So I think
minor tweaks here and there, but overall, like they nailed it. Like it'll like if they launch with the same enthusiasm and energy as they have with the flights, it'll be probably like the best Halo multiplayer that we've had in a long time.
Dang. Would you say that playing this, would this go as the best Halo multiplayer you ever played of the 5, 6? Or would you say it's like in line with like a Halo 2 or a Halo 3?
Yeah. And personally, in my opinion, Halo Reach had the best multiplayer. And so I think if they can nail like the customizations down, fix like I don't like the challenges. Hopefully they fix that and implement like some sort of XP gain for matches. It'll be the best Halo multiplayer ever.
100%. I want to use this time now, unless you have more, Vinny, to open it up to the panel, because I know that Blind, he just signed up for the Halo Infinite Insider. I just had told JJ or Speed about it, and I know he really wants to jump in. Draco, do you have anything as well? I want to open up to you three. Do you guys have any questions for Vinny in his experience with the flight, whether it be training mode, whether it be settings, whether it be the gameplay, that you were kind of curious about in preparation for if you guys do get the invite or during the next flight that you guys have?
I don't know. Vinny pretty much said it all. Like, crispiness. Now, I was going to see how the game was because, some of the games did kind of flop and all that. But it looks like Vinny pretty much touched up on everything that was wrong the last couple of multiplayers that they had. And yes, Reach was one of the good multiplayers. I enjoyed Reach and stuff like this. But just by looking at it, it's what makes Halo Halo. I'm still stuck on. We don't need a VR.
Fuck VR.
Yeah, bro.
It looks good. It was kind of sad when I saw like Kavika guys. I was like, "Oh, Halo Infinite." And I was like, damn it. And then I'm just looking at my Halo Infinite, the multiplayer, the free one. I was like, I just want to click it, but I know what's going to say. It's like, you're clicking on it too soon.
You're a little early.
I know it so badly, but you're going to have to wait.
Whoa there, cowboy.
But it looks good. I'm excited, and just by like the views of people and now Vinny's, they definitely have taken a lot of the hated comments on this and definitely implemented what the community wanted and what the game needed. So I'm excited.
100%. Blind Draco, do you guys have any questions? Anything you guys want to know? Weapons, game modes, equipment.
You can go, Jacob.
I haven't really been on the loop with Halo Infinite as much, only because
it's Xbox.
I wasn't gonna say it out loud. No, but what has been shown so far is that this is one of those side franchise projects like Halo Reach or like Halo Wars. Remember when they had that strategy turn-based Halo Wars?
Halo Wars.
Yeah,
I like Halo Wars too. That was fun.
Oh yeah, because I love strategy games like Age of Empire, things like that, or Sid Meier's. So Halo Wars for me was really fun. But that being said, it's not too much on my radar, not because of the console wars or anything like that, but because I'm very, very, very curious if the studio will continue on with the story left off after Halo 5. Like, I understand that we want to return Halo back to its core of being just a solid game, so Halo Infinite can just be focused on just being a solid game. But there's a part of me that's kind of like looking past that and wondering, like, so when is there going to be a 6? What's the next story for Master Chief? What's going on with all of that? I would really love to have Arbiter as a character again. That story for me has kind of been like my main attraction to Halo mostly. So as much as this looks like as a great game, I'm just kind of seeing that as like a side project to see where the company is, and then seeing if it will bring back the entire franchise again. Lore and everything.
So you really just want to know what the campaign's going to be like, is what you're saying?
Yeah, the campaign modes.
Yeah, sorry, we can't help there.
I wish we knew. I think that's been our biggest question. Like, how they're going to do the campaign and whatnot. And because it's open world.
Master Chief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they
That
did,
literally is the question.
they did show the new AI that Master Chief is gonna
Yeah.
have. But
Cortana.
Cortana's cousin.
yeah, or something like that. Twin or whatever you want to call it.
Cortana 2.0.
Conservative Tana. She's wearing clothes now.
Oh, dude. Random. Absolutely random. Sidetrack on everything. I apologize, guys, but just a random thought. You think they're gonna bring in the Rooster Teeth company with Halo Infinite?
Oh yeah.
Holy crap. That would be cool though.
I think so, with like Red versus Blue and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, like I wonder if they could create like or implement some of the Red versus Blue characters into their game.
I'm pretty sure like they're gonna implement skins and stuff like that.
Like
cosmetics.
Yeah.
What you call it, like having to like fight against a character like Omega.
Oh damn.
Maybe. Because recently they announced that they're gonna have this when it comes to customization in Halo Infinite. Like if you look at the samurai, I'm pretty sure you guys seen it on top of the trailers, but there's a samurai armor that's available in Halo Infinite. And I forget what they call it. I don't know if it's called Legacy, if it's called something like that, but there's a term for it where Halo wants to go in that route where it's not necessarily canon, but it's something they want to implement within their customization system. So if you're getting Spartans that are like samurais, I wouldn't be surprised if they dip into like other canons like Red versus Blue or other things like that. So, and they're already doing that in the Master Chief collection. Like they're having these Halo armors that definitely don't look like Halo armors. Like you have like Halo armors that are like skulls and like Roman empires, kind of going more the route of the route of like Call of Duty Warzone, but not as intense. Like it's not like you can have a Master Chief has like a marijuana skin or anything like that. You know? I mean, they might,
Snoop Dogg
I
AI.
don't think that's Halo. So yeah.
Master Blaster Chief.
Snoop Dogg AI, bro.
Oh damn.
Blind Chief, bro.
Like his mask is like all foggy, yeah, like
that's the visor color. Yeah, it's just smoke, huh?
He's got a gas mask on.
just like Vinny said in Snoop Dogg AI. That'd be dog. Nice kill, my man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Which Call of Duty was that?
Smoke screen.
Call of Duty
Snoop Dogg
Ghost.
AI. I would allow
Was
that 100%,
Ghost,
bro.
Oh, that was good.
Dude,
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? You shoot someone, it's like, damn.
Damn, that boy got lit.
Because Snoop's
bro,
commentary on
see
ESPN is already hilarious. I can imagine
Dude,
if they let him commentary on top Sucky and Halo.
Him
Oh,
and
yeah.
Kevin Hart doing the freaking
Yo,
Olympics. The host is quick walking. I gotta get him in a video.
Oh
He's
my God.
hilarious.
That'd be
Ooh.
super good. That'd be
What's up,
super-
Kai Bergs?
That'd be super good. What's up? Oh man. Oh, what's up, Kylie? Dude, again, hey, thank you for coming, Kylie. If you want to hop in, please feel free to hop in any single time that you want. Okay.
Yes. I stream with her. Kai_Bergs. If you guys want to go watch her too, Vinny guys, she's a lot of fun. She's almost there to 100. So even if you guys don't watch her and just follow her, she'll appreciate it because that's her goal is 100. I think she's like at 97 or something like that, and she's so close. So yeah, feel free to support her too. It's good
That's the
fun.
beauty of the gaming community, man. There's always support out there for each other.
Oh yes.
100%.
And now you're on YouTube with Talk Story and Knockout City.
Damn right, baby. Just to close this off, Vinny, give me your top 3 things about the most recent flight. It could be things like graphics, or it could be things like a specific equipment, like the grapple shot. But just quick fire, lightning round. Top 3 things on the flight that you're enjoying so far.
All right, movement.
That's a big one.
The AR. The AR is my favorite gun now.
Ooh, the AR, bro.
On the screen right now.
That is the
VKS.
Bulldog.
That's a commando. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, the commando, yes.
And just how clean everything looks. I think they have the graphics.
Nice. My 3 would be the grapple hook.
Oh
Guys,
yeah, bro.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, when
Spider-Man
you
Simulator.
I have not seen clips of that. There's a grappling hook.
dude, and you know what's crazy?
Grappling
That's the
hook?
thing that people
I think you're
rag
hooking
on.
him. Keep talking about it. I think you're hooking him.
Is our first dad joke of the day. Yeah, there's a grappling hook in the game. You have to. I think it's the grappling hook. The legacy, like they kept it very old school Halo. Like the overshield and things like that are pickable up items in the map.
Hey.
You know, before you had to I think 5 or 4, you had to kind of call it down like an ordinance, like in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to set up an inventory of it.
Yep, you got to set up an inventory. You got to build up enough stuff, and then you call it down and stuff. Yeah. So this one is like old school Halo, like the overshield's going to spawn in that specific spot, so you have to rush the overshield to get it, kind of thing.
That's what's up.
So I really like that kind of drill. Very Halo 2, Halo
right
3
there. That could be the BR right there. Fight for overshield.
It low-key kind of is, bro. It low-key kind of is. Not going to lie.
That could be the feel. Fight for the overshield.
And then my last one would be agreeing with Vinny. It would be the movement. The movement is solid.
That's
Moving so good on top of this one, man.
Because the old ones to me, the movement was a little bit sticky. Like you were trying to move, it just felt like you wasn't moving as fast or as fast as you should be going. You know, like you just be running across. You're just like, okay, I'm taking forever to get to this side. And by the time you get there, you get shot by somebody who's somewhere else. But
I don't know if it's a Gen Z thing, but I just like this is like a perfect movement for someone my age. Like it's not too fast. It's not like Call of Duty.
Hey, hey, I'm not gonna lie. Like for my even BR, they're like fast. You know, they're like. Mine's like half. I don't need it that fast because my eyes cannot.
Okay, you don't like this. It's not too fast. It's like Anti-Maria Lani. Not too sweet, not too sour, just right.
Yeah.
It's like the local cantera, bro. Not too fast, not too slow.
Right.
Like I don't know half the things that's happening to me before I fucking die. You know what I mean? So it's like it's not that nuts. Which I like. I like that speed.
I think a lot of it has to do with like the FOV slider, like the field of view.
Yeah, 100%.
So you can adjust that in Halo Infinite, and it's so good, bro. Like so good. It feels like you're flying everywhere.
What is your FOV at?
I have it at 110 now. I used to have it
Okay.
at 120.
That makes
But-
100. That makes 100%. Because I kept on playing. Like when I was playing with you, I'd be like guys that come at me and then they disappear, and I'm like, where the frick did they go? And I was like,
They were behind you.
I realized I have to change my FOV. Shut. So yeah. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. I'm super stoked at the excitement for Halo, and just for you, Speed. Just so you know, and for the people that are listening and they're like, how the heck do I join? You go to halowaypoint.com. Okay, you log in, create an account there, you register, and then when you're looking at it, you sign up for the console flight. You can sign up for the PC flight too if you want, but it's only if you have a PC. But you sign up for the flight, you make your account there, and then when you check your Halo Waypoint account, check to see that you have all these green check marks. If you have all these green check marks, that means you're good to go. After that, all you're doing is whenever a flight comes up, you're just waiting to see if you get the golden ticket, and they email you. There's a pretty high chance. I feel like people, if they just sign up, there's a pretty high chance that you're going to get to play the flight. So I think they just want more people, especially if they're testing out BTB in the future. So you just sign up on Halo Waypoint, check to see if you have the 3 green check marks, and if that's good to go, check your email. If you got the email, then you should download the Halo Insider, not the Halo, but the Xbox Insider app. Sign up for that. And then when you go inside there, once the flight starts, they should have something specifically for Halo. And then it'll tell you the instruction, download that, and you'll be able to play the game.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I think the next flight will be next week, right?
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
So I've heard, I don't know how true this is, but I've heard that you're supposed to sign up for September 13th to qualify for this flight. But I don't know if that was just for this week. And if people want to join the BTB, they might be taking people that signed up after. So I would just sign up to see, just in case.
Yeah, sign up tonight.
Yeah. Sign up tonight, bro. And BTB, honestly, is the one that we're all waiting to play anyways.
Yeah, that's the one with vehicles, bro.
Yeah.
Nice.
Run people
So
over.
is this one that you guys are playing now, is it still against AI?
Well, they have
this
like a mode
Yeah.
for the AI, and then they have the like hourly sessions for like the PvP.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I wish that they kept the at least the bot mode though going 24/7.
Yeah, just keep that. Just give that to us.
Yeah, just give that to us because I'm like, shucks, the training mode only goes like you can't play with your friends on the training mode. That's the only thing that's
I seen one thing where like the bot was like freaking teabagging guys and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, the bots are crazy.
Hey, these
They
bots
trained
ain't
them
no
well.
joke, bro. They're pretty hard.
But didn't they say that wasn't supposed to happen? Like bots were doing that on their own.
Oh, that's what they said, but you know, that's all PR talk.
That'd
Oh yeah, that's PR. Yeah.
be funny.
Yeah, we don't know what's
Yeah.
happening.
It'd be funny if the code people are like, why are they teabagging people? Yeah, I don't know.
Funny.
It's just to
Would be
remind
funny
you.
if the AI is actually like the devs
Welcome
or
back to
something, you know
Halo.
what I mean? You're playing actual people, but it just says AI.
Yeah.
Kylie
Well,
Berg says, "All thanks. My bad for swearing, Kavika. Ha ha ha." Smiling emoji. As you can see, we've crowned the whole term. Fuck the BR. So we have no comments. So don't worry about that, Kylie. Thank
By
you
the
for
way,
your-
Kai Bergs, I already went on and followed you on Twitch. Get you closer to that 100.
Ooh, look at the love.
101.
Gotta give the love. Gotta give the love.
What is that? 98? 2 more, bro.
Something like that. I forget what she's
Let's
at.
get it. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Good stuff. Okay, so to cap off our thank you again, Vinny, for telling us the flight and stuff like that, and I'll be playing with you real soon, 100%. To cap off our podcast for the day, because we're already at 1 hour. I thought I was going to cap it at 1 hour, but local boys, we can talk. Okay, so this is a game that I wanted to play with you guys. Okay, this game is going to be called What's the Meta? Okay, so here's how it's going to work. I'm going to try to do this at least once a month, if not every other month, and then I will be throwing down. So for whoever's on the panel, this is just for you guys, okay? And that be people that want to join up on the panel too. We'll keep it just for that. But this is open to Blind, Speed, Vinny, and Draco. And what you guys are playing for right now is going to be a $20 gift card to whatever platform of choice that you guys want. Okay, so here's how it's going to work. We know the prize already. $20 gift card to any. And if you guys are like, oh, fuck the gift card, then I'll Venmo you the $20. Okay, so just use it however you want. Okay? Use it however you want.
I need my batu back.
$20 is on the line, but here's how the instructions are going to work. Okay, so because this game's called What's the Meta, I'm going to give you guys 3 games. Okay, 3 games that are going to be coming out in the month of October. Okay, so we're going to figure out who wins this when we do a stream in October. So I'm going to give you guys 3 games right now in the month of October. Okay, I'm going to grab a sheet of paper real fast before we begin. What I want you guys to do is I want you guys to judge from 1 to 100 what you think the Metacritic score is going to be at each of these games, okay? And I'm going to take the average score. So if you say 88 and the Metacritic score is 87, I'll count it like along the same lines and stuff. But this is the score that the Metacritic's going to happen once it drops. Okay, once it drops, what's the Metacritic score? And then
on
we'll
PC or on console? Because those are
we'll say
known
console.
to be different.
Console,
We'll say console.
Yeah.
We'll say console. Okay. And then we're gonna. I'll change it. We're gonna say this is the score once it hits at least 20 reviews. Okay, the score once it hits at least 20 reviews. Okay, I'm gonna take that number, and that's gonna be the final score. Okay, so you're gonna rate these 3 games. What you think the score is going to be, and the person that has the 3 total average score that's the closest to the scores is going to win the $20. Okay, make sense?
Makes sense.
That way we're not just taking one. It's one and done. Whoever has the closest score, you have a chance based upon winning, even though someone has like if they rate a title like an 80 and it comes out as an 80. You know, they might lose if they rate the other 2 titles that's not close. Okay, so it's kind of fair for everyone and stuff. Okay, kind of makes sense, everybody.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. All right, so let me grab a piece of pencil real fast. Give me a second.
All right, Google the games for October. Rick, what are they?
I tried to keep it. Make sure I'm not just gonna do Xbox stuff. I ain't no bot. Calm yourselves down. Okay, so I mean,
yeah, we all like Draco, so we have to play nice.
We have to play PlayStation. I wear bot loud and proud, bro. I'm just not a toxic bot. Okay, so first game. Okay, I'm gonna go down the line. I'm gonna go Draco, Vinny, Speed, and then Blind. So have your guys' thoughts already ready. I'll give you guys maybe like 10, 20 seconds to kind of get a score in mind. I'm going to go 3 games starting from now, okay? So first game, what do you think the Metacritic score is going to be? Guardians of the Galaxy, made by Square Enix, I believe, and coming out in October sometime. You have time, Keith. Get your thoughts together, and the rest of the panel get your thoughts together. Only $20 on the line, bro. That's it.
Yeah, but also like I would love to have bragging rights too. That's nice to have.
I'm the best at picking numbers.
Oh, shush! Don't kick me out of Vegas again.
Okay, Keith. Guardians of the Galaxy. What do you think?
I have a really weird gut feeling about this, so I'm just gonna shoot the shit. I think it's gonna be 93.
Shut your mouth, Keith! You want the money or what?
85 or 82, but I think it's gonna be 93.
Oh my
93.
God!
I think it's gonna be a Metacritic. I think that it's gonna score a 93.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
He's bold.
Keith, 90s are like Last of Us, Microsoft Flight Simulator.
I know.
God of War.
93. I think.
Okay.
Oh,
Like Forza, I don't. Okay. You want your 93?
Bangas. It's the Bangas.
It's just $20. At the same time, that'll be pretty fun to see if that happens.
Oh,
I want to remind you, Square Enix last game was Outriders. Okay.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
Avengers before that.
And Anthem before that.
And Anthem.
Vinny, what's your number, Vinny?
I say 76.
76.
76.
Okay. Speed, what's your number?
80. I'll go with 80.
80. Guardians of the Galaxy. All right. Blind, what's your number?
You gotta go at 89.
92, bro. 92.
You just undercut, bro. That's how you win.
Oh my god.
But they did have the whole Avengers game to go off of, so it could go better than how it would be. So who knows? I don't know about 90
out of pity. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because
Yeah.
Avengers was so bad.
Honestly, I will agree with it, but that just goes to show how like there's a huge gut confidence that this might be a 90 game, whether it's out of pity or
Right.
actually is.
I like that.
I don't know about
You're not
90,
scared.
but
I don't know about
Stick to
that.
what you believe in, bro. That's what's up. Okay.
I'm gonna do the prices right here and go 81. That's a big jump from 80 to 93, so I got a good shot.
That's true. You got a good shot. Okay. All right. Keith,
Which I
Keith
think is
again.
gonna be less.
Okay, Keith again. You don't like this one. I think this
it's
one,
gonna be less.
this one will hit a little bit more closer to home to you, Keith. So I would hope you won't give me no bullshit answer. Okay.
Right.
I'm not saying 90 is a bullshit answer, but I wouldn't have. Yeah. All right. Next one. Boom.
Oh,
Age of Empires 4.
Whoa,
Age of
Age of Empires.
Oh.
I saw the multiplayer preview. This game looks good, guys. I'm just saying. So
It's
Age of
coming to
Empires.
console, right?
It is only coming to PC, so we'll judge it by that. But if it does come to console by chance once it drops, we'll take the console. But for now, we're only taking the PC. I'm assuming it's going to eventually come to console, though. So, but Age of Empires 4. See, I'm not just picking an Xbox game. This is a PC game. Oh shit! It is an Xbox game. My bad.
It is an Xbox game. I thought you were gonna put up like freaking Horizon freaking Zero West or whatever.
Horizon Zero West.
No. That's
Horizon
that's
Forbidden West.
That's
sorry,
2022, bro.
sorry. That is right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Alright,
October.
Age of
My bad.
Empires 4. What is your number? I'll accept the 90 on this one, bro. I'll accept the 90. You can say 90 if you want. This makes more sense.
He's going 95 right now. Watch.
no. Okay, so here's the thing. It's like,
Impeccable.
like
100.
no, here's the
100.
thing. It's like I'm a huge fan of strategy games. Like for me personally, it's the Sid Meier games, and also the Star Wars Battleground games. No, not Battleground, but there was a Star Wars strategy game. But for some reason, critics don't like them. As much as I want to say 88, I'm gonna put that on paper. They might judge it as 77.
Oh,
What are you doing today, bro?
You gotta remember, like it's not just video game analysis who are the critics. It's also those asshole marketers,
The ones that don't play the video games.
the ones that don't play the video games.
that's true.
So the people who like rate Guardians of the Galaxies are probably the ones that pay big money for it, and the people who say 77 for Metacritic is because people have not played it before and they don't understand it.
Okay.
So I'm going with the gut feeling that like there's a good, huge market hand in this, and it might be rated as 77.
Keith, before you give your final answer, I'll give everyone a little hint. Age of Empires 3, okay, when it first dropped, its rating was an 81. Okay.
Mhm.
Definitive edition of Age of Empire 3, so the upgrade is currently at a 75. Okay, so
Ooh.
maybe.
You're within.
Maybe. Okay, so do you keep your answer at 77?
I do. I still keep it at 77.
All right, we're Keith with 77. All right. Vinny, what you think, bro?
I'm gonna say 84. I'm gonna say 84.
84?
Optimistic, you know.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
84. I can see it as 84.
Mine. I'll go with the 85. I'll just go with
Okay, and blind. Last but not least,
I'm gonna go with an 80.
80.
80. Nice.
Dang. Okay. See, Keith, I was confident in this game. I would have picked at least a 90. So.
Oh no, yeah.
Guardian of the Galaxy though, that's a 70.
You didn't say our favorite score. You said what the Metacritics might say.
Okay, yes, good point. I did. Okay. Last but not least, okay, let me remind you before I show it up. This game will be coming to Game Pass. Okay. This game will be coming to Game Pass. Okay.
Back for Blood.
No,
Whoa!
Hey, Back for Blood.
oh.
Hey. Back for Blood.
I think I'll go ahead. Keith, I'll go first.
I'll switch it up, Keith, since I made it so much. We'll go the other direction. So, blind. I'll give you about 15 seconds. Let me know what you think Black for Blood is going to be.
It's gonna be an
Specifically
80...
Xbox. We're talking about Xbox. Black for Blood.
It's gonna be an 85.
85. All right.
I'll go with an 88.
Ooh. I know you. This is one of your more anticipated games for sure.
Yeah. And if like the Left 4 Dead people, like the community comes back, I can see it going high.
Okay.
But I'm optimistic.
Optimistic. I like that.
I say 71.
71.
71.
Vinny playing it safe. And Keith.
100.
Bet it all on black. Let me try to go 86.
86? Okay.
Nice.
All right, so before I lock in the scores, I'm going to give your very last chance to change it, okay? The order was Guardians of the Galaxy, Age of Empires, and Back for Blood. Keith, you're at a 93, a 77, and an 86. Final? Vinny, you're at a 76, 84, 71. Locking it in?
Yeah.
Okay. Speed, you're at an 80, 85, 88. Locking it in?
I'm locking it in.
All right.
Damn.
That was like a Price is Right voice. Fine at 81, an 80, and an 85.
Ooh. You know what? What was the first game again?
First game was Guardians of the Galaxy. You have that at an 81.
All right, I'm gonna switch that because I don't have confidence in that game. I'm gonna go with a 78.
78.
78.
I think we all played safe in that game, except for Draco.
Yeah. But can lock in the rest there.
Okay, so boom. Things are the things are in. I'm gonna save these just so you guys know. I'm gonna put it on my fridge so it's never lost. Okay. Come the next stream before we end the stream where we find out, or at least at the stream at the end of the month. I think it's safe to say that these should all come out by the end of the month. If we do one at the end of the month, I'm literally gonna do it live and average up the scores, and then I'll tell you guys who the winner is. Okay?
Nice.
And then that's when we'll also do the next guess the meta for November, which Forza is going to be in
November. Yeah,
Oh,
November is gonna be a big game.
And Draco, just for you, I promise I will put a PlayStation game in there.
Yeah. All right.
But it's just hard because you guys ain't dropped
Draco's like, yeah.
I mean, so Shit, I forget what I was gonna say. I think that's it, guys. That's the stream. I was supposed to read the intro, but I closed the stuff already. So to anyone that's watching, which is literally only Kylie and Keith, I don't even know why you have the other one on, Keith.
Dude, we got a second guy. There's a second guy watching.
That's not you.
That's me. It's me. I like see the chat. That's why I like see the chat. I gotta show support,
us, bro. You should have been like, "Who the heck is that, bro?"
You just have to remember.
Oh, look, we got a like. We got our first like.
We got a like. Yeah.
My bad, guys. We probably would have had more people watching, but shucks, it was my fault for putting it as listed. To everyone that wanted to watch, my apologies. By the next stream, I'll put it as live. Okay. But thank you again. Thank you to Draco. Thank you to Uso Vinny. Thank you to Speed Angel 808. Thank you to Blind Giant 808. And thank you for Kylie Burgo for hopping in on top of the stream and talking story with us. Always a pleasure, boys, to have you guys on. I'm super stoked to see who's going to win this. Glad that we could get all of our clear thoughts out moving forward. And I think having all of your guys' opinions will help how I write my tweets moving forward in regards to all the bull crap that we may or may not see online. Okay. But everyone that is watching this now in the future, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you guys. Choke. Again, this is just for us as friends cruising on. If it gets big, it gets big. But at the end of the day, if we're having fun, just like video games, that's what it should be. If you're having fun and enjoying a platform, no need to bash. Have fun with that. Again, you can come on a part of our talk story, especially Hawaii people. We would love to have you guys on. Just drop a DM in our Twitter, comment at the bottom of this YouTube video when you guys watch it, or reach out to us on talkstorypodcast, hi@gmail.com. If you guys want to hop on, we'd love to have you guys. But other than that, I'm pretty sure that's it. Any closing remarks from the panel? Anything you guys want to say before we leave?
No Halo VR.
All right. Well, and with that, thank you. Mahalo nui loa and fuck the BR.